Before we look at Lesson 7 in Hands-on Equations Fractions, I'm going to go over a few things that you need to know before being able to solve without using your fractions blocks. If you remember back to Hands-on Equations Lesson 26, when we learned how to use algebra to solve our problems, we talked about combining like terms, and that will be an essential skill to remember as we work through Lesson 7 in fractions. So if we started out with a problem like this, 7x minus 2x plus 2 equals 3x plus 8, we could then combine like terms to make this a simpler problem. So we would start by combining our 7 minus our 2x, leaving us with 5x plus 2 equals 3x plus 8. Once we have it set up like this, then we can mentally take 3x from both sides and our 2 constant from both sides, leaving us with 2x equals 6, and therefore x equals 3. And then we would be able to check by plugging it back into our original problem. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17 on our left side. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 8 is 17 on our right side. So this ability to combine like terms and to do some mental math will be really helpful as we move into Lesson 7. In previous lessons, we learned that if the equation had 3/2 y, we could represent that concretely in this way. 2/3 y would be represented concretely in this way, and 5/6 y would be represented concretely in this way. In this section, we wish to solve our equations algebraically without using our fractions blocks, so we're going to use 2 approaches. In the first approach, instead of using the red, blue, or green block representations like we see here, we are instead going to name them by their color letter, so R, B, and G. So if we had 3/2 y, instead of that writing 3/2 y, we would replace that with 3r, because we know that 3 red blocks are needed in order to create 3/2 of y. If we were going to represent 2/3 y, we would call that 2b for 2 blue, because it takes 2 blue blocks to make our 2/3 fraction. And when we look at 5/6 of y, we would represent that with 5g for green, because 5 green blocks are needed in order to make this fractional value. In this section, when we are solving our problems algebraically, it will be easier to have only one unknown. So our one unknown, we would want it to be red, blue, or green. So even if our equation had a yellow in it, a y, we would want to replace that with the color that represented our fractional unit. So if our fractional unit was a half, then we would write y as 2r. So 1y is the same as 2 red. If our fractional unit was a third, then our y would equal 3 blues. So 3 blues to equal 1 whole. And if our fractional unit was 1/6, y would equal 6 green, or 6g, again, because it takes 6 of these blocks to make up our whole. An example of that would be if we were given the problem y plus 2/3 of y. It's easier if we just have one unknown. So instead of having a yellow block and blue blocks, we just want to represent this using the blue blocks, since our fractional value is 2/3. So if we remember, our blue block is equal to 1/3 of y. And so we would want to set up our problem using blue blocks only. So our original setup would be y, our yellow block, plus 2/3 of y, so 2 of our blue blocks. But again, we only want one unknown. So we would replace that yellow block with our blue blocks. So 3 blue blocks replaces our y, 2 blue blocks for our 2/3, and then we can count and see that we are left with 5 blue blocks. And that is the same as saying that y plus 2/3 y equals 5/3 y, because we have our 3 plus our 2 equals 5 blue. So another example would be 2y plus 5/6 y. And again, we see that our fractional unit here is 1/6, and green represents 1/6 of y. So our green block represents 1/6 of y. And so remembering that, that means that our yellow block is represented by 6 greens. So when we have 2 yellow blocks, we would have 12 green blocks. 5/6 of y would be 5 copies of our green block. And so we would write that out as 2y plus 5/6 y equals 12 green plus 5 green, which gives us 17 green. And so our solution, 17 green, is the same as 17/6 as our answer. The second way that we will work to solve our problems without using our concrete blocks is to look at the equations algebraically and representing the fractional expressions involving the unknown in terms of one unit fraction. So using either 1/6 y, 1/3 of y, or 1/2 of y. And we know that y can be represented in terms of a unit fraction as well. So if we are looking at our y, we can also call our y 2/2 of y. We can call our y 3/3 of y. So again, we're replacing it with the fractional value instead of the letter of the colored block. And y would also be the same as 6/6 y. So we will revisit our first sample problem, and we will use our new method. So instead of replacing y and 2/3 y with the letter b, because our blue block represents our 1/3 y, we are instead just going to replace our y as a fractional value. So y becomes 3/3 y, 2/3 y remains the same, and our total is 5/3 y. So that is the same answer that we got on the last one without using the color symbols. And revisiting our second example problem, 2y plus 5/6 y, we see that 1/6 is our fractional unit, and so we are going to change 12y into our fractional unit of 1/6. 2y. And so 2y becomes 12/6 of y plus 5/6 of y, and we end up with 17/6 of y. So the same answer that we got when we solved it in our other method. So what do we do if our fractions have different denominators? So if the fractional parts of the unknown are expressed by fractions with different denominators like we see here, so a denominator of 3 and 2/3 and a denominator of 2 and 3/2, then we will take the common denominator of 6 and rewrite the equation using the letter G to represent 1/6 y. So we say the green block is a common denominator block to both the blue block and the red block, since it goes evenly into both of them. And we can see that it goes evenly into both of them here by thinking concretely about our blocks. So 1/3 y equals 2 greens, and 1/2 y equals 3 greens. Since 1/3 y is equal to 2 greens, 2/3 y would be equal to 4 greens. And since 1/2 of y is equal to 3 greens, 3/2 of y would be equal to 9 greens. If we don't want to represent our fractional values using our letters, we can maintain them as fractions. And so 2/3 y is equivalent to 4/6 y, and 3/2 y is equal to 9/6 y. So when we add those together, this up a little, we see that 4/6 of y and 9/6 of y gives us 13y. And if we maintain that with using our colors, we would still get that our 4 green plus our 9 green give us 13 green. So we get the same answer both ways. So as we work through lesson 7, I will show you the examples using both of those methods to solve, and then you may choose the method that works best for you. You do not need to use both. You are now ready to move on to lesson 7.